Hi, third grade. What we're going to do right now is we are going to do some more decoding like we did yesterday. I want you to get out your dry erase boards and markers, and we are going to get down. I'm going to give you our first word here. And we're still working on the first two patterns for decoding. So we have two decoding patterns we have been working with. Pattern number one is V, C, C, V. And if you got my packet that I sent home, you should have a card, a syllable division pattern card that I gave you. You will see that there are 4 different patterns. We have been working with pattern number 1, which is V, C, C, V. And we know when we see this pattern, we split the consonants. When we see 2, we split it down the middle. When we see 2 consonants, we split it down the middle. Pattern number 2 is VCV, vowel, consonant, vowel. When we see this pattern, the second pattern, we split it after the first vowel. Now, the pattern number 2, we know for certain that that first syllable here is going to be open, meaning that's going to be a long vowel because there's no consonant shutting the door on that. For pattern number 1, however, that can be a little tricky. It depends. Sometimes we have a consonant here which shuts the door on that vowel. So it depends. It could be either open or closed. So we have to see what's after that vowel to determine that. So let's go ahead and get to work. We're going to work and try to find those patterns. We are going to write on our board this word. Now we're going to pretend we don't know what this word is and what it means. So that means we can decode it, and we use decoding to provide you a visual. Now, we want you to be able to do this in your mind eventually, how to chunk out the words yourselves and chunk out the syllables. First thing you want to do when you're decoding a word, oh, I don't know this word, is find the syllables. That's why we learn syllables, so we can chunk out words and so we can spell them syllable by syllable. First thing you want to identify is your vowels. It's all about the vowels, No trouble. There we go. Look at this. We have our vowels, I, O, and I here. I don't see any more. I think that's it. So now that we have our vowels, we went ahead and labeled them. We underlined them and labeled them. Now let's draw our bridge. We draw this bridge to find out what is in between these 2 vowels. Let's check it out. Let's do this first one, first syllable. In this word, we're going to have 3 syllables, as you can tell. So I see an S and a C. Those are both consonants. I'm going to make this blue. They are both consonants. When I see 2 consonants, I know what to do. I split them down in the middle. One for me and one for you when I see 2. So now the next thing we want to do is move on to our next 2 syllables and figure those out. So we're going to draw that bridge again. What lives between these vowels? Let's find out. I see an N and an S. Wow, my friends. Those are consonants, 2 consonants. Bloop, bloop. When I see 2, I split it down the middle. One for me and one for you. And I see 2 consonants. Now, it is time to determine whether or not I have open or closed syllables here, so I can know what to do with my vowels. Need to know what to do with my vowels. Are we ready? First syllable, let's see, we have a W-I-S. Do you see what I see? There is an S after my vowel. That's a consonant. There is a consonant after my vowel. That S is shutting the door on that I and say, you are not falling off the hill today, my friend. I'm protecting you. The door is closed. The door is closed on that vowel. This is a closed vowel. A closed syllable, meaning that vowel is going to be short. It's going to be short. So it's going to say eh, w, s, w, s, whis, whis. That's our first syllable, whis. Let's do our second syllable. Do you see what I see? There is a consonant shutting the door on that O. O, you are not falling out today and calling out your name. That makes that a closed syllable as well, meaning that O is short. It's a short O. So we have wis, k, n, con, wiscon, wiscon. Let's see what our last syllable says. We have an S-I-N. Oh, you see what I see? Another door. Man, these consonants are protecting the vowels hard today. They are not letting those vowels fall off the hill and scream their name all the way down. No way. So, my friend I, you are close. This makes this I short, and that a closed constant, closed syllable. So let's put it all together. Wis, con, s, n, sin. Wis, con, sin. A little bit faster. Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Do you know where Wisconsin is? I bet you've heard that before, but just in case you didn't, you can always trust in your dictionary to look up these words. It's a state in the Midwestern United States. Its capital is Madison. It's abbreviated with a W-I right there. Wisconsin. I've never been to Wisconsin. It shows you a map of where it's at. It's a place. Need to make sure if we ever use that word in a sentence, we uppercase it because it's a proper noun. Oh, decoding words are so much fun. So much fun. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Let's do one more for today. We are going to do a word. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this word. I already see it. Do you see it? I see two vowels here. I'm going to have two syllables to work out. I have my vowels. Now I'm going to draw my bridge. What lives in between this? What lives in between this? I see just one consonant. Just one. Just one? That means one must run. One of these vowels must run. And we have learned pattern 1 and pattern 2. And we know that pattern 2 is a VCV pattern. And that first vowel is the one that's doing the running. When we see one consonant, one must run. Let's see, we're going to split that right down here. Now, it's time to decide whether it's open or closed. Well, we talked about this one in the beginning of our lesson. We know that that first syllable is going in the V/CV pattern. We know that that's going to be an open pattern. Why? Why is that an open pattern? Well, let me tell you, my friends. This U here does not have a consonant protecting it. No door. There's no door, so you know what happens to the U? It falls off the hill, and it screams its name all the way down. Oh, you! You! It's a goner. Actually, it's just long. It's a long U sound because it's open. So, we say, you, you, hue, hue, hue. You hear the U? You hear the U? Hue. Now it's time for our second syllable. What do we have here? We have a consonant and we have a vowel. And what's after that vowel? It's a D. It's a door. That D is a consonant protecting that vowel. It's acting like a door. No, you're not. I'm not letting you go. You're not falling off on the hill today. That makes that I short because that, my friends, is a closed syllable. It's closed. Good thing this vowel here has a consonant to protect it. Shuts the door on it. So, let's put this one together. D. Hue, ed. Mid. Humid. Humid. Do you know what that word is? Humid? I'm sure you've heard it before, but I always like to show you the dictionary when I can. Humid. Humid. Having a high amount of water vapor, damp, moist. Oh, the climate of the rainforest is very humid. Maybe it's very humid after it rains. It is typically. I really had a lot of fun decoding words with you today. Make sure you are doing other parts of your spelling assignments today. And make sure you have watched the 3-part drill. You always want to practice that 3-part drill so you can get very, very, very skilled. You can get very skilled at identifying your blends and your other letter sounds. And make sure you are identifying all of your open and closed vowels today in your sort. So you're gonna have you have that sort to complete, and you have a spelling practice assignment. So you have a lot of work to do. Get to it. Talk to you later. Bye.